Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So here we are, we got some 194, also 168 and 2825 of the Sylvania, and this is their Zevo super bright LED lights. And then what we're going to be doing is the map lights. So I went ahead and you guys saw the video showing how to do the rear. That was a pain in the rear. No pun intended. So I did the rear lights, rear interior lights, and we got those done. So while I'm in the truck, I thought actually I needed the 194 for the rear, and I proved that I was wrong. And these actually will fit the front map lights. So these are technically a 906 bulb, but apparently AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts don't carry the 906, so you'll have to order those online. But again, as you guys know from my first video, I'm not your typical millennial, and I'd like to have the product in my hand, look at it, feel it. And just like with the rear lights, I had to go back to the store. It took me less than 10 minutes. I was there, back, and got to what I needed. So online, if I needed that bulb and didn't have it, then I've been waiting a week or two, unless you pay buku money to have Amazon Prime. You still have to wait for the product, and then if it doesn't work, you got to send it back. So I prefer box stores, brick and mortar stores, however you want to call it. So let's go ahead and tear into it. So I went ahead and there's plenty of videos online that show how to take this thing off, so I didn't show. But the easiest way, I didn't tear my whole truck apart like I saw another guy. Easiest way is to take your this first visor, and on the back side of it, let's see, on the back side here is a clip, and then same thing over here with a clip, and it's these clips right here. So 1, 2, and then you pull in the back towards the mirror, and the whole thing will pop, or excuse me, pull. Let's close that, and pull from the back, and the whole thing pops out. Sorry about that, guys. That technical issue. So I've got bigger fingers, so in order to get up in here, it's probably going to prove to be a pain in the butt, but I'm going to attempt to do it. If not, I might go grab some pliers or something, but I'm not going to film that. Again, you guys can get the gist of it. You pull those out and pop in the new ones. So let me see if I can try to get this with my what people call my sausage fingers, my guys at work. So let's try to get that out, and I'll show you the product here. So hang tight. All right, with a little bit of Redneck Ingenuity, I took some duct tape on the end of my handy, what are these, Winchester, because ain't nobody got money for no, what do you call it, Lettermans. Yeah, so here's my Winchester multi-tool with some duct tape, and that's how I was able to get them bulbs right there. They were a pain in the butt. So so I got them all done. Here's a look at them in their housing. Nothing fancy. And let me go ahead, and there was a thing here that I guess reflected the light towards the passenger. Not sure what that was, but and there's a little button right here. Boom, bright, boom, bright. And the best thing about this is I actually got it right the first time, so I didn't have to try to use my Redneck pliers to pull those back out and put them back in. So I'm gonna go ahead and button this all back up, and I'll show you guys the finished product. So I do apologize I didn't show before and after, but you guys got the point. It went from being the yellow light to these nice bright white lights, just like the rear. So I'm gonna go ahead and button everything up, and we'll show you what it looks like, finished product. All right, we got it all buttoned up. Let's go ahead and hit the unlock button. Boom! It lights up the cab very nicely. Lights up the rear very nicely. Nice bright white lights. Very nice. Very, very happy how this looks inside the cab here. So we'll go ahead and lock it. Those will dim out. You got your left. You got your right. Very nice. And then you can unlock the truck. Like so, it comes on. Very nice. That took me all but took me actually longer to put the plastic piece back in. So you know, again, didn't want to break it, but they got that in, and I'll put in the cost, how much everything costs. I want to say between the two, this alone was maybe 20 bucks and about 4 minutes worth of work. The rear was right around, those were about 10 bucks a piece, so you're looking at 30 bucks for the rear, and of course if you have technical issues you're going to have a lot longer. So but this will be two different videos. The first one you'll see will be the rear, and then you'll see this one is separate. So very, very happy. So continue to watch. I plan on doing many more upgrades to this truck, so stay tuned. I know this is a 2011 to 2016 model Super Duty, but there's still tons of those out there, and I continue to do upgrades to my truck and show you guys. And you know, I'm just an average Joe that doesn't have a lot of money, but again, I prefer to go to a brick and mortar store and get my lights instead of having to go online and try to order them and then get them in and wait 2 weeks or a week and a half, or if you're lucky 2 days if you have a family member or a friend that has Prime. Just not the way I am. So I hope you guys liked that video. Subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.